Good sunny afternoon, my wonderful Facebook friends. Here I am in the beautiful near Westminster in London. You can see the view. There's the London Shard somewhere over there, so behind me. The Southwark Cathedral, which is about 1,000 years old, and right over there is the House of Commons, Westminster, where all the crazy decisions have been made about these crazy lockdowns. I'm not going to talk about that. What I'm going to talk about today, I hope you get a nicer view, maybe over here, give you a better view. What I'm going to talk about today is, someone's birthday. Someone's birthday, not mine, but it is someone's birthday. It was also my pastor's birthday today, someone called Pastor Bruce. So if he ever sees this, happy birthday to him. This is more about someone else's birthday, someone who I call the author and finisher of my faith, and it's Jesus. So today, a lot of the world, even if they're not Christian, start to celebrate Christmas. And if you break that down, that word actually says Christ Mass. So a lot of people don't even realise that the word Christmas is for Christ Mass, and it's his birthday. And I'm in central London. I've decided to go to my church and come for a walk along this beautiful, beautiful river here. And I'm actually going to walk home all the way, which is about 2.5 hours. I live in North London, and I'm now currently in central London, but I'm going to walk home and have a bit of a reflection on life. It's a good day to do it, on the day the birth of Jesus. And I was thinking, I just met a friend from the church, and we were talking about all kinds of things, and one word came up, which was forgiveness. And as God works in mysterious ways, well, not very mysterious, one of the first things I saw when I went to check some stuff on YouTube was a whole 10-minute not sermon, but extracts talking about forgiveness from the Bible, and why forgiveness is so important, because we were forgiven, and one of the commandments is you've got to forgive people. And sometimes you don't want to forgive people. We've all got people that may have hurt us, or we've hurt. No one is perfect. If you look back on your life, I'm sure it probably works out about 50-50, people that you've wronged and who've wronged you. So to be honest, we have no right to bear grudges and to hold on to resentment or want to punish other people, because if we did and that was dealt back to us, we'd have pretty miserable lives. So forgiveness is not about condoning behaviour or to pretend it didn't happen, and sometimes there needs to be justice done, but it's not really our place to mete out the justice. And forgiveness is a release for us. Forgiveness is an act of love, and it's actually you who set yourself free from that emotional bondage, because having unforgiveness in your heart and bitterness and vengeance is bad for your mental health, your physical health, your financial health, your spiritual health, your business health. Unforgiveness is the one thing. We all want to have great lives and be blessed and be financially prosperous and have joyful lives, purposeful lives, and lives that positively impact other people. But what I've learnt is unforgiveness is a block. Unforgiveness is a spiritual block, which is, you may call it prayer or affirmations or whatever you want to call it. You might have your affirmations and prayers, but they're not answered. They're not answered when you have unforgiveness in your heart. This is not just taught in scripture, but if you think about it, if you're angry and you've got resentment in your heart, no matter how much you want to do good in life, that's going to be in there. It says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And life and death is in the power of the tongue. Your tongue is like a rudder. Whatever you say, it's like this ship over there in the river that has a little rudder on the back of it, a tiny one, much smaller than the ship. But that rudder will determine the direction of that ship. And wherever it tells it to go, it will go. Well, your tongue is like that. Your tongue will take you wherever you tell it to take you. If you speak badly about people and you harbour resentment and revenge in your heart, it will take you into those kind of situations which you really don't want. And I'm not perfect at this. We're all a work in progress. But what I'm going to say today from this beautiful sunny river. I hope you can see, I'll do you a bit of sightseeing, is on this day, which is the birthday of for me, our Lord and Saviour, and he talked a lot about this, about forgiveness. He said one of the last commandments was, love your neighbour like you love yourself. Now, if you have unforgiveness in your heart toward anyone, because everyone's our neighbour, they don't mean your physical neighbour, they mean anyone that lives on this planet is our neighbour. How can you love your neighbour like you love yourself if you keep unforgiveness in your heart? And it's not easy sometimes. Sometimes we want to, in our own minds, get revenge or mete out what we believe is justice towards the other person. But it's actually a release. It's letting go, let go and let God. And you'll find your life is more joyful. Your health will improve. Your finances will improve. Everything. It's quite interesting. How do I know? Because it happened to me. I used to have a lot of vengeful thoughts about people. They did me wrong, and how could I get even? Not like going to do anything necessarily terrible, but I was like, well, they've done this to me, and I'm going to find a way to get one up on them. I'm going to win this fight. I'm going to win this battle. But since I've been practicing gratitude and forgiveness, my life has completely changed. I'm happier. My health is better. I look younger. You may disagree, but don't tell me. I look younger, I look better, I feel happier, my finances have improved, my life has improved, I have more friends, and the kind of friends that I would like to have, friends that are also have a similar values and similar thoughts about life. So all I want to say is on this beautiful day, Jesus' birthday, I would strongly, someone said to me, a friend just now from church, she said, Vincent, sometimes you need to say things with tact and with love, because sometimes I can say things really harshly because I believe I'm right and I want people to listen. But she said, be kind, be loving. So I'm going to be kind and loving and just say, try to find it somewhere, not in your heart, but if you can't find in your heart to forgive, just do it, just try it, because I believe, that will change your life for the better, and it will release other people from an emotional prison as well, right? It's about release and freedom. And so I'm going to ask everyone that listens to this is to think of three people that you can think of that you may have been harboring a grudge with for could be for a day, a week, a year, it doesn't matter. 3 people. It could be something that you found it really hard. To be honest, if it's something that's been in your heart for years and years and years and you found it hard, this is your chance today, not tomorrow, not next week, not like, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow may never come. I've had people in my life who were in business with me who passed away in the last week, suddenly, out of the blue. They were even making plans the day before what they would be doing next year, and they're no longer with us. So forgiveness is so important, just to get it out of the way, get it done so you're free in your heart. And so I'm going to ask you to think of 3 people that you haven't forgiven, 3 people who you may hold a grudge against, 3 people in your life that you can think of, and to forgive them in your heart, but genuinely, not just like, oh, I forgive them. And it may take more than one go. Sometimes it takes more than one go at this, but the more people you start to forgive and you release that, the happier you're going to feel. And so think of 3 people and just quietly close your eyes, and even if you find this difficult, just do it. Just do it. You just say, I forgive you, whatever you've done that hurt me or negatively impacted my life. Well, you can find your own words, You can say something like, I release you, I forgive you, I send you all the love that I can find within me. I send you love, I send you peace, I send you joy. I wish you, abundance in your life and a wonderful life. You may think that's a bit over the top, but it's not. It's not really not. You're sending love out, and whatever you send out to the universe, you get back. If you're sending love and peace and abundance and joy to that person that you feel has wronged you, watch the blessings start to come into your own life. Watch the blessings start to come into your own life, because what you send out, it's like a boomerang, will come back to you. So send love, send forgiveness, send peace and joy to 3 people. And if it's something that's been in your heart for years and years, you found it difficult to let go of, all the better. So that's it. I want to show you this beautiful scene. There we are again. You can see an iconic scene. There's the London Eye over there. It's beautiful. Not many people know what that is. That's the beautiful Southwark Cathedral. Parts of that building are more than 1,000 years old. And over there you can see the Shard in the distance. Westminster over there. That's not so easy to see because it's too sunny maybe. That's it. That's my message for today. Happy birthday, Jesus. I wish you all the best for all of you. God bless you all. I hope you have a wonderful 2021. I just want to say one more thing. Listen, guys, everything's in our mind. Whatever we can conceive and we can believe, we can achieve. So whatever's happened in 2020, do not get caught up in all the nonsense, all the hysteria, all the hype. Don't get caught up. We're in this world, but not of this world. We determine through our subconscious, which is our spiritual life, in our subconscious, in our heart, in our thoughts, in our words. We create our own world. We're in this world, but of this world. So if you want to have a great 2021, I would strongly recommend another thing you do, once you've done the forgiveness, because without that, it won't work. Forgiveness is very selfish, to be honest, because you're releasing yourself, you're setting yourself free to start to attract all the good that you desire into your life. So forgiving, you think it's for the other person, it's not, it's for you. To start to be able to attract all the good that you desire into your life. So once you have forgiven 3 people, I strongly recommend the next thing you do is think about 2021. Imagine it's New Year's Eve, 31st of December 2021, so just over a year in the future. Start to think, what would I like my life to be like? This may sound like a strange thing to do. What would I like my life to be like? Where would I like to be living? How much money would I like to be earning? You might think, oh, well, the economy's this. Forget all of that for a second. How much money would I like to be earning? Where would I like to be living? What kind of relationship would I like to be in? Would I like to be trapped? How would my life be if I could suddenly wave the magic wand, a miracle, and create the life that I desire, truly desire? Not the one I've been living or settling for. What do I really, 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 really want? And then I'd like you to write that down in a notebook. Get yourself a nice notebook and write down my 2021, my life in 2021. And at the top of the page, you write down, I am so happy and grateful now. Not, I'm so happy and grateful next year or one day. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am, or now that I have. Yeah. And you're going to write down what it is you want in your life. Exactly. So I'm so happy and grateful now that I've helped 12 people in my organization, in my business. I run a global education franchise. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've helped 12 or more of my business partners earn $10,000 a month in residual income and achieve the rank of chairman 10 or above. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've achieved the rank of a chairman 100 in my global education franchise and I'm earning $100,000 a month. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have $1 million in my broker account. I'm so happy and grateful that I have £500,000 of investments. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've helped my wonderful daughter Lucia to establish her business. She can do that herself, but I'm going to help her establish her business, which earns her £1 million a year from her wonderful business with her amazing dog Bosco. I'm so happy and grateful now that I bought my house and blah, 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 blah. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've set up my charity called Faith in Action. I'm so happy and grateful that our Abundant Lives, our Sunday 6 p.m. Abundant Zoom webinars have 6 million people listening in from all over the world. I'm so happy and grateful that my marriage has been restored. All kinds of stuff. You start to write this stuff down in a book. Right? I'm so happy and grateful. You make a long list of all the things you would like to happen in 2021, but you write them as if they've already happened. You write them as if they've already happened, and then you write down on 2 small cards that look a bit like, I'll get mine out, cards that look a little bit like this. Hold on a minute. About that big. What's this say? This is my goal for 2020. Why? Because 2020 is not over. So I write down on 2 goal cards a personal goal. It could be, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm incredibly fit, and healthy, I'm eating well, I eat healthy food, I exercise regularly, and I have a great level of fitness. It could be, that's a personal goal. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've completed a triathlon, personal goal. That's a personal goal, yeah? And then you have your financial goal. You must have, why is finance important? People think, oh, why do you talk about money? Because money allows us to solve problems. It's not the only important thing in the world, but it's one of them. Money gives you the ability to solve problems and have solutions and choice. So you have a financial goal. How much money do you want to be earning? For me personally, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $1,000 plus a month in residual income by 31st December 2020. What's your financial goal? How much money would you like to have, in cash? Or how much money would you like to give to good causes? I'm so happy and grateful now. At the end of 2021, I'm able to give, and I give, $10,000 a month to good causes that I believe in. I'm so happy and grateful now that at the end of 2021, 31st December, I'm able to contribute £10,000 a month in tithing towards my church. These are all my goals. So I'd like you to stop. First, do the forgiveness. 3 people that you're going to forgive. You don't need to call them or speak to them necessarily right now, but you've got to just say the words, I forgive you, such and such a person. I send you love, peace and joy. I wish you a great life. And you send that out, yeah? And then you do the goal writing exercise. I promise you, if you do these things, and then you look at, once you've written your goal on the small card, you write the goal on the card, and then you read it repeatedly every morning, every evening. You repeat it and read it and read it throughout the day. You read it. I promise you, your 2021 will be such an amazing year. It will blow your mind. It will shock you. You won't believe the amazing things that will happen. How do I know all of this? Because it happened to me and many, many other people that I work with in our business. Many other people. I learned this from people like Bob Proctor, Jim Rohn, all the books I've read, Maxwell Maltz, Psycho-Cybernetics, one of my coaches, David Immonitier, that I listen to, other mentors that I have, and this works. Forgiveness, goal setting, having a why, a reason to achieve those goals, it all works. And you can have the best 2021 of your 2021 can be, sorry, it's a fire engine coming, can be the best year ever for you. Best year you've ever had, right? Best year ever. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. There's no one else who's going to come and do it for you. There's no magic cure out there somewhere. It's all inside you. So, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. God bless you all. And if you ever want to know how I found this all out, or what I'm doing, or how maybe I can help you, check out some of our Zoom webinars on my Facebook Live, where I talk about all of this more in depth. God bless, Merry Christmas, and see you all soon. Ciao.